Morning, good morning, good morning, Monday morning, Monday morning. Mm. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Pam. Hey, sister, to see you. Good morning. Oh, Monday morning. Last night I was like, why did I say 6:30? But I'm glad. I'm glad actually I've been up since about 5:30 this morning. So clearly it was needed. Good morning. Good morning, my sister Roxanne. Oh, it's been so long. So good to see you here. Awesome. Way back, way back. My first roommate in college. Awesome. Good morning, y'all. We're going to give folks a few minutes. I know it's right after the holiday for many, so lots of folks are on vacation and taking a little extra snuggle in, and I feel that I understand that. So, this is one of those times that, people may get to view things later. And there was a part of me that was like, well, maybe this last week, you shouldn't do it. People are going to be asleep, but the universe, God put on my heart to show up. I have some stuff that I need to continue to work through. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Mother. Good morning. Good morning, Mother Sneed. Some stuff that I need to work through and let go of. And so I need to be here. So I'm glad that you all are here. And we, I have a couple of readings that I'm going to share this morning. We're going to get some time for some meditation and some prayer. And then, we got this last week of 2016 laughing. My prayer is just to be able to let some stuff go, so that more blessings our hearts can be opened up, right, for what's to come. But I want to do that slowly. I want to do that awoke. Don't want to rush. I don't want to rush into the new year. I want to be awoke for these last 5 days, right? To just be fully present. To be fully present. So yeah. So what I am going to encourage us to do, if you are already up, to just go ahead and sit with your feet planted on the ground. We're just going to start preparing our hearts for meditation and prayer. We're just going to start preparing our hearts for meditation and prayer. So I want to share this reading today from Melody Beattie's book. It's called A Language of Letting Go. But today the reading was about growth. And it spoke to my heart, and so I want to share it with you all. And so it says, just as when we were children and grew out of our favorite toys and clothes, we sometimes grow out of things as adults. People, jobs, homes. This can be confusing. We may wonder why someone or something that has been so special and important to us last year doesn't fit the same way in our life today. We may wonder why our feelings have changed. When we were children, we may have tried to fit into an outgrown article of clothing. Now, as adults, we may go through a time of trying to force it. Attitudes that we have outgrown. We may need to do this to give ourselves time to realize the truth. What worked last year, what was so important and special to us, in times past doesn't work anymore because we've changed. We've grown. We can accept this as a valid, important part of recovery. We can let ourselves go through experimentation and grief as we struggle to make something fit. Good morning, Megan. Um, Trying to figure out if indeed it no longer fits and why. We can explore our feelings and thoughts around what has happened. Then we can put last year's toys away and make room for the new. Today, I will let last year's toys be what they were, last year's toys. I will remember them with fondness for the part they played in my life. Then I will put them away and make room for the new. Yeah, that was really good for me this morning, just about growth, you know. And so I was sort of reflecting yesterday. Yesterday was a very non-conventional Christmas for me, a very non-conventional Christmas. But it was one that I enjoyed very much because maybe for the first time in my life, I did exactly what I wanted to do, which was not a whole lot. You know, I went to yoga. Joan and I had brunch, and then just got to, the weather was, the roads were really bad, and a really good friend had invited us over, but she lives about an hour away, and so I was like, it didn't seem smart to be on the roads, given that it was so slippery. But it gave me time to just be at home. And you know, I make calls to my family and, you know, receive calls and texts. And but there were a couple of calls that I didn't get this year, you know, even though, like, I had reached out and I didn't get. And, you know, I felt some kind of way about that. At first, I said, you know, I was like, I don't care. It's not that I don't care, because I can't say that I don't care. But I can say that I'm in acceptance and that I'm at a place where I realize that, you know, coming into, that I'm in a new place in my life, right? And that I have to let go of certain things, and that God has really been working on my heart about letting go, not holding on. You know, there's a scripture that says, when I was young, you know, I acted as a child, you know, but now that I'm old, you know, I don't do the same. And so, good morning, Chantanese. So, you know, but I woke up this morning, there's a little bit of work that I still need to do about letting go, about being in acceptance, about accepting people for who they are, which doesn't mean that, I mean, I still get to have my boundaries, right? I get to decide how people get to be in my life, but I have to let go of judgment around how I think somebody should be, right? About how I think someone should be. And so maybe that's just me, but I know that I can, you know, I can I can hold on to something and sort of think like, you know, if it was just like this, like if I was the one who was directing, you know, but it is not for me to be in control. You know, I am not in control today, right? The universe, God is in control, actually. It is not me. And, you know, I actually do believe that there is a God, and it is not me. And God does not need, doesn't need an assistant. And I do not play God on TV, right? So I have to let go. So if that speaks to you today, and just, you know, if not, I'm just asking you to touch and believe with me as I let go of some stuff. You know, it hems me up, and then there are other things that show up in my life, of ways of being, you know, just holding on too much. And so if my hand is balled up, you know, I can't let anything in. So I'm believing to let go this morning. So go ahead, if you are sitting up, to just go ahead and sit up as firm as you can, whether that's maybe you're on the floor or sitting in a chair. Just go ahead and ground down. And then I'm going to invite you to just close your eyes. And as we go into meditation, to prayer this morning, I'm just asking that God would honor the fact that we have shown up. Come here seeking. We come here seeking, being willing to let go, right? So just ground down. We're going to take a deep, unifying breath together. Go ahead, take a deep breath in. Go ahead and let it out. Deep breath in. Go ahead and let it out. Now just enjoy the moment. Getting to be still and quiet. And I'm going to share this piece from Pema Chodron. And it says, all activities should be done with one intention. All activities should be done with one intention. Breathing in and breathing out. Feeling resentful, feeling happy. Being able to drop it, not being able to drop it. Eating our food, brushing our teeth. Walking, sitting. Whatever we're doing could be done with one intention. Then that intention is that we want to wake up. We want to ripen our compassion. And we want to ripen our ability to let go. We want to realize our connection with all beings. Everything in our lives has the potential to wake us up or to put us to sleep. Allowing it to awaken us is up to us. So our intention for today is to be woke, y'all. We're going to be woke. We want to be woke for the rest of 2016. We're going to not shut it down. We're not going to isolate. We're not going to go away. We're just going to be woke. We're going to be woke through it. We're going to stay awake for it, right? We're going to stay awake for it. We're going to get our rest as we need to get our rest. But when we are up and we are not slumbering, we're going to stay awake. We're going to resist the pull to go away, to shut down. But we want to remain open and to remain woke. So let's just take a deep breath in. Go ahead and let it out. Deep breath in. And go ahead and let it out. So, God, we come before you with prayer and thanksgiving this morning. And our prayer, it's me, asking for the ability to be able to let things go. But to know that letting go is not giving up. Letting go is not giving up, right? And that letting go is surrender. And surrender does not mean defeat. Surrender does not mean defeat. Surrender means giving up control and believing that God, the universe, will show up for what it is that we need. So I am believing for everyone who is on with me on this page this morning, for everyone who's going to view this video, that I stand with you. I stand with you these last 5 days of 2016, that anything that we need to let go of, anything that's hemming us up, that's keeping us blocked from the sunlight of the Spirit, anything that is keeping us in turmoil, that is keeping us upset, that's keeping us blocked off, that's keeping us in isolation, we let it go today. We let it go today. Anything that is blocking us from the sunlight of the Spirit, it is not welcome. We are going to acknowledge it and let it go. We're going to let it go. I'm going to let go of trying to be in control today. I'm going to let go of trying to have people be who I want them to be and be in acceptance. I'm going to let go of being hard on myself about things that I haven't done. I'm going to just let go. Just be here in this present moment. Because do you know that this moment, this day, will never happen again? it will never happen again. So I want to be awake for it. I want to be awake for it. I want to not go away. I want to be awake for it. I can stay awake for it. I can stay awake for the heartache. I can stay awake for those things that that are hard. I can also stay awake for the joy. I can stay awake for my heart to see those things that I had not planned for. You know, that to watch for blessings in these unexpected places. I can stay awake for it. And we're going to let go. 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 And remember to breathe. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. And before we draw to a close, I want to give you a couple of moments to just set your intention for today, for this day, December 26, 2016. What is your intention? What is it that you need us to touch and agree upon? What is your word? What is your word for today, right? What is your word for today? Mine is open, open, open. Open in gratitude. I just got from the Spirit. I need to be thankful. Open in gratitude. So as you are able, I'm going to invite you to come back. Invite you to come back with us. You're welcome to open your eyes. As you are ready, let me know that you're back. Send a heart or a thumbs up. Good morning, Sister Watchin. Good to see you. Yeah, so we're letting it go today, y'all. We're letting it go. We're letting it go. What is it that you need to let go of? Yes, patience and gratitude. What is it? We are going to be awoke. We're going to be awoke today. You all have helped me. I was like, I'm sleeping in. I'm sleeping in. I said, no, you need to get up, girl. Get up. So I'm up, and because I'm already up, I was like, let me already get dressed. And head out to the gym. I'm going to spend a little bit more time, a little bit more personal time in prayer, meditation, to really make sure that this day that I am saying, you know what, I'm going to let go of some stuff. I don't want to take it with me. It's not useful anymore, you know. Yeah. All right, Shantani's hopeful. Yeah, any other words that folks want to put out there? And just look for things in the unexpected, you know. I do have some good news. As we say, joy, weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. So, you know, as I said, it was not conventional. Wasn't with my family yesterday, and was here at home and thought we were going to go to friends, and that didn't work out, and I was here. And then, actually, I was about to take a nap, and my partner said that she could hear some young people at the door, and so about 10, so anywhere between 10 to 20 young people in our neighborhood who kind of use our house as a community center, which is a blessing. And also, you know, one thing that the young people are teaching me is that they're teaching me that community and like sort of living life is not convenient. You know, I want it to happen between particular hours, particular time of day. Yes, Sister Pam, I'm standing with you. I'm standing with you. And so they came over, and it was only 2 of them yesterday. It's the group of 10 is 8 boys and 2 girls, and these 2 little girls came over yesterday, and they were like, why are you not out celebrating Christmas, you know? And so I told them that we were supposed to be gone, but whatever, that, you know, it didn't work out. And I was like, but I'm so glad that you all came. And, you know, and they shared with me, they were like, you know, we didn't get to celebrate. We're not celebrating Christmas. Well, we're going to eat, but we didn't get any presents this year, you know, that their mother was struggling. And I was like, you know, I've been there. I remember that, you know. And you know, I had gotten some cupcakes made for them, and another friend had made some cookies, and so I had some food in there, and I warmed up, and we sat down and, you know, ate and just got to listen to them. And what a blessing. You know, what a blessing that I could get out of myself, right? That I could get out of myself and just sit there and be with two young people who came thinking they were getting something from me, but I really was getting something from them, right? To just be able to be open and be a blessing. So I invite you today to just look, who might you be able to give a kind word to? Who is somebody you need to reach out to today that you have not heard from? What is it that you need to let go of? I've noticed that whenever I get into my self-pity, I can get there. I get into my self-pity, get into those hard places. It's good for me to look up, to be awoke, to be of service to someone. So I thank you all so much for joining me this morning. I am wishing you a wonderfully, wonderfully blessed and awesome day. I invite you to share this with other folks and just be really good to yourself today. Be really gentle with yourself. And if there's that chatter in your brain, I know sometimes there's a lot of chatter in my mind. I'll be like, I call it like it's a big committee meeting that's going there. And I have to remember that the universe is organizing on my behalf for my most benevolent outcome. So I am believing with you today that, get some good stuff in your spirit. Get some good stuff in your spirit. Pick up something that's going to encourage you. Put on a song. Put on something that's going to encourage you today. And get filled up. Get this like a bank account. You gotta make some deposits, because there's some withdrawals that are coming. So you gotta make some deposits. So I am believing you. I'm sending you all the love your heart can hold. And until we meet again, and God willing, I will see you on Wednesday morning at 6:30. All right. Have an awesome day. Bye now.